Hock from Education in Ireland. So today I will share a presentation on Ireland. Okay, my name is Miranda, as I said to you earlier, and I am the consultant for the Indonesian region. Keed Melafolcha, and welcome to Ireland. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for joining us today. The fact that you are with us on this virtual event today means that you're about to make one of the most important decisions of your life to date. This is a very exciting time of your life, and this is no doubt a very big decision. So I hope that we can help you today with that decision. And from our point of view, we sincerely hope you ultimately choose Ireland as your preferred destination. So I'm just going to play a short video. Enjoy.
An edge. It's what everyone's looking for, because that's what helps you get ahead, stand out, make a difference. You will find yours when you start your studies in Ireland, because this is a country that's at both the heart and the cultural, economic, and technological leading edge of Europe. And maintaining that edge is what drives us on. It's why we've long been obsessive about education, as you'll discover, why we value it so much, not just for what it gives us, but for where it can take you. It's why the Irish higher education institution that you've chosen stands shoulder to shoulder with the best in the world, provides an education that goes deeper than books, tutorials, or lectures. An education in the real sense of the word. Opportunity, experience, community, friendship. And each of those is wrapped up in our unique approach to life. An approach that ensures our long-held beliefs in the importance of compassion, consideration, and safety remains central to the way we do things here. It's unique. And it's that edge that Google, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Microsoft looked for when they made Ireland their European home. It's what the world's leading pharma corporations wanted when they came to our shores. What our homegrown tech innovators have built their reputations on. It's an edge of ambition and ability. One that will take you from your first steps here, beyond your education, and far into your chosen career. An edge that you'll carry with you forever.
Okay, so guys, that is a glimpse of why you should choose Ireland as your study destination. So for any of you that don't know Education in Ireland, we are the national brand that is responsible for the promotion of Irish higher education institutions overseas. We are a government-run organization and are authorized to promote Irish universities by the Irish Minister for Education and Skills. So the big question you're probably asking yourself is, why should I study in Ireland? And that is a very good question. So here are some facts that might help choose Ireland as your preferred destination. Ireland is a beautiful island to the northwest of continental Europe. It is 300 miles long and 150 miles wide, making it the third largest island in Europe and the 20th largest island on Earth. Ireland has a population of roughly 4.9 million people and is a member of the European Union. And as a result, the currency in use is the euro. English is the universal spoken language of Ireland. This is why many reasons so many multinational companies locate their European base in Ireland. Ireland does have its own language, Irish or Gaeilge, which you will see on signposts and various documents, but it is mainly spoken in some small areas along the western coast. The world famous travel guide company Lonely Planet named Ireland as one of the top 5 countries in the world to visit. Thanks to our stunning landscape and incredible hospitality, Ireland was also named the best country in the world. In addition to being named best country in the world, Ireland now ranks 2nd in the UN's Human Development Index, a widely accepted measure of living conditions or quality of life across the globe. As Lonely Planet pointed out, Ireland is a beautiful island, combining contemporary modern cities with an unspoiled countryside, offering cityscapes steeped in history and landscape lush with a rich natural habitat. Ireland is also a very safe and friendly country. In 2021, Ireland was listed in the top 10 peaceful countries in the world. Irish people are renowned for being a friendly, welcoming bunch of people. Ireland has extensive transport links to Europe and the rest of the world, making it a very attractive destination. Pre-COVID-19, there were 14 flights a week from Dubai to Dublin and 11 flights a week from Abu Dhabi to Dublin. Over 400 flights a week left Dublin, Cork, and Shannon to London prior to COVID-19. Ireland is an island at the center of the world, and when you couple it with its strong transport links, it is the perfect location for exploring Europe and the world. Ireland is an 8-hour flight from Dubai, 10 hours from Kuwait, and 11 hours from Saudi Arabia and Oman. You can also see how close we are to the very heart of Europe with only a 2-hour flight access to most European cities. You can also see here that most of our universities and colleges are situated in our capital city of Dublin, but you can also choose other locations in Ireland, such as Galway, Cork, or Limerick. Participating institutions today that you can meet are Dundalk Institute of Technology, Dublin Business School, National University of Ireland, Galway, the Technological University of Shannon Midlands Midwest, University College Dublin, and University of Limerick. As mentioned, over 1,000 FDI giants in ICT, social media, pharmaceuticals, and finance have made Ireland the hub of their European operations, with names such as Google, Apple, TikTok, LinkedIn, Microsoft, to name but a few. Here we can see where these companies have come from to set up in Ireland. As you can see, companies come from every corner of the globe to build their business in Ireland. In addition to having all these world-class companies in Ireland, the Irish government invests over 782 million annually in research in Ireland's higher education institutions. Ireland is 12th in global scientific rankings for overall quality of scientific research. Ireland also ranks highly in specific fields such as immunology, agricultural science, nanotechnology, and material sciences. The Irish government is keen to build on this success, and Innovation 2020, Ireland's strategy for R&D, science and technology, sets out priority research across 6 themes: ICT, health and well-being, food, energy, climate, action and sustainability, manufacturing and materials and services, and business process. So the next question is, how much does it cost to live in Ireland? Tuition costs for non-EU students range from €9,850 to €25,500 per annum. A student can also expect to spend between €7,000 to €15,000 per year on accommodation and living costs. EduBond is a €7,000 bond that students can put in place to show financing for first-year living costs. The average cost of an academic year tuition and living cost in Ireland is €25,000. In order to help you finance these costs, the Irish government allows international students to work during their studies. If you are an international student on a stamp 2, you are entitled to work up to 20 hours per week during term time and up to 40 hours per week during holiday time. You do not require a work permit if you're a full-time student. In order to work in Ireland, you must apply for a PPS number after your college registration, which is similar to a national identity number. In addition to this, Ireland has generous stay-back visa options for international students studying in Ireland. The stay-back option for undergrad students for level 8 is maximum of 12 months. The stay-back option for master's and PhD students is 24 months. The above will allow eligible graduates who have studied in Irish higher education institutions to work in Ireland and stay in Ireland between 12 and 24 months to seek for employment. Other information on scholarships you can find out through the euroireland.ie website for the Government of Ireland International Education Scholarships for undergrad, postgrad, and PhD. You can also visit our website at www.educationinireland.com for further information on scholarships from our Irish higher education institutions. And obviously, you can also apply for the European Union Erasmus programs. In summary, every year in Ireland, more than 160,000 international students undertake short-term undergrad and postgrad studies. Ireland's higher education institutions offer a remarkable 5,000 quality assured programs, so you have a lot of choice. As I have outlined, you will always have the reassurance that however diverse the range is, the courses lead to internationally recognized quality assured qualifications. So whether you want a strong focused business school, a center of scientific and technological excellence, or a world-renowned English language, humanities, and arts faculty, you'll find it in Ireland. To stay up to date with everything related to education in Ireland, please follow our Education in Ireland Instagram pages and Facebook ASEAN region account. By following these accounts, you will be able to stay up to date with everything education in Ireland has to offer, and will be the first to receive any news in relations to our higher education institutions. For more information on Ireland as a study destination, you can also visit our main webpage at www.educationinireland.com. Thank you for considering Ireland, and if you do choose to study in Ireland, we can assure you that very warmest of welcomes awaits for you. I am available to answer any questions if there are. Okay, no questions currently. But I also like to share with you that in Ireland, there are also student associations from Malaysia, Vietnam, and also there's the Indonesian Student Association. So you're most welcome to also visit their social media pages. For the Malaysian Student Association, you can visit at MySci. For the Indonesians at the PPI Irlandia, and for Vietnam is the Friends of Vietnam in Ireland. I am here based in Jakarta in Indonesia. I have my colleagues also across the region in Singapore and also in Malaysia. So feel free to drop us a line through our social media pages, and we will be very happy to support you and help you with any queries. Hi, so yeah, there's a question here from Jericho. Does education in Ireland offer teacher education? So as I mentioned to you earlier, education in Ireland, our job in the market is to promote our Irish universities in the market. So you can visit our website actually at www.educationinireland.com and go to what can I study, and especially you want to learn more about teacher education, and then there will be a drop down there for the institutions that offer that certain major. We have also Irish institutions joining today, so you might be able to also chat directly with them later on and ask them on that query. Minzao, are there any transcript requirements for students from Asia? Typically, they would obviously ask you for your academic transcripts, your previous colleges, etc. If it is in your local language, you need to translate that into English for the colleagues in Ireland to read through. But basically, it's just that. And then also, obviously, you have to have an IELTS English requirement of 6.5. We also understand that it is a difficult time maybe for some students to access IELTS testing centers. So you can also do the Duolingo test online as well. Almira Azmi, what are the requirements for a master degree? Obviously, you need to show the proof of your undergrad transcript, transcript. And as I said to you earlier, you must have your English transcripts as well, IELTS or Duolingo. It depends on each Irish institution of the requirements, but you can ask to them directly later. And you can also look through our website at www.educationinireland.com. Okay, Minzao, oops. Sorry, I missed that. Application. So university starts in September, Minzao, and also in February. So you can start normally, typically, you would have to also be ready with all your visa applications by May. You have to have that ready. But yeah, college starts in September and also in February. And Revian Adi Mulyanto, do we need additional requirements if we want to take a cross major? Obviously, the Irish University will ask you that. I'm not quite sure what additional requirements that is needed, but you can definitely ask with our institutions who will be at this virtual fair later on at around 4 o'clock. Jing Ze Chua, may I know about the importance of PPS number? Yeah, a PPS number is like a national identity number. You will have to obtain that when you are in Ireland. You do not need a working permit to work in Ireland, but you do need to apply for a PPS or IRP when you get into Ireland, and your university will help you support that. Is there a 12-year minimum requirement, or I'm not quite sure. Are you in high school at the moment? If you are, yes. I'm not quite sure from which region you come from in ASEAN, but if you come from a local school, typically, yeah, you will have to do a foundation before you start your studies. But maybe I'll get back to you on that and find out for you. B, what kind of visa or administration stuff or permit I can take to work during study? I'm not quite sure. If you're Indonesian, the type of visa would be a study visa. There's on the platform today, you can see what the administration paperwork that you need to prepare for Indonesian students. And then you can ask us again later on, because visa jurisdiction falls under the Embassy of Ireland. And on that presentation on the Engage page, there is the contact for the colleagues at the embassy. Yes, Edward, international students would be given that opportunity. As I said to you earlier, most of our universities and institutions have a very good connection with the industry in Ireland. There's a lot of fintech companies in Dublin and across the country. So I'm sure you will have the opportunity to source jobs after you complete your studies. As I said to you earlier, that for undergrad, you are allowed to stay in Ireland for 1 year, and for postgrad, 2 years. Postgrad and PhD, 2 years. Okay. I guess you're quite lucky today. There's a lot of Irish universities joining today at this fair. One of the top universities as well in Ireland. So, you know, you've got a lot of choice. And I think most of the colleagues are based in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. So for students that are based in Malaysia, you may also now obviously see them offline. I'm just going to put the contact for me in Indonesia if anyone has further questions. And obviously on the Engage website, page, there's also my colleague's contact, Ms. Jayanti, who is also based in Kuala Lumpur.